Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardin the Magician. And as promised, I said I would show my face more. So we here, collective. I'm at the house, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Um, I'm hoping the audio quality is because the camera's kind of far. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. You already know if you clicked on this video, I mean, positive vibes are already hitting you. They're already headed your way. Blessings and high favors is all we deal with over here. And free spiritual messages, we're giving them away for free. Just tap in, take them. I mean, they're free. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I think liking, yeah, hit the thumbs up. Well, it's all the same thing. Get in the comment section. We're in there. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. So you got Capricorn, Mercury in the 11th house, and 7 as your numerical correspondence in this entire reading. So Capricorn, Mercury, it's giving, I think somebody wants to communicate with you. I think somebody has something to tell you. You seem busy, really focused on what you're doing, putting your projects together or whatever that is. Being very practical. Again, your routine is very, it's not to be played with, right? Very ambitious. Capricorn, I achieve. Saturn, that's like I always tell you guys, like Saturn is like, do you see? It's like you have no choice. Like if your ambitions are what you're chasing right now, Saturn is gonna force you to take a look at like everything in that area that could be holding you back, pushing you forward. Everything it's gonna be very very focused, very serious. Saturn is like it's almost like energetic interrogation in the sense that you have the questions or the challenges, the things that Saturn is going to show you, you actually have to you have to have an answer or response for. You gotta, it's gotta be, it's proaction reaction. Saturn doesn't play. There's no way to like sit through Saturn. Like let's say we're retrograding through Saturn. There's no way to sit through that retrograde and learn nothing. No. Saturn's gonna keep dunking your head into water and put. Do you see? You'll eventually have to deal with whatever. So if furthering ambition is like at the forefront, right? Saturn is going to show you the ways that like this is what you should be doing. If you're serious about that, this is the direction you got to go, and you would have to go in that direction. So there's something here about, I mean, it's almost like you're going in that direction. It's like I achieve, but Capricorn major arcana is the devil, so it's kind of like, but not like in the, not in the total embodiment of the seven deadly sins and a reversal of the 10 commandments. It's sort of like, again, it's that Batman energy. It's that vigilante. I'm gonna do what I know I have to do to get the job done, to get things done. You say you want this to happen, but you want to follow all these moral compasses and you want to play by certain rules and not ruffle. No, sorry, not shake up any current dynamics that may be in play. No. Capricorn is gonna come in and just all that off the table. Okay, Capricorn is going to do things their way because again, to them it's more about getting the job done. What was the task? It's not about how you feel or like it doesn't have anything to do with any of that. Capricorn very focused, so that a lot of times can come off as like that devil energy. It's like, oh, you're not taking into consideration what might happen if it's like, no. We have a job to do here. We have something that that's absolutely necessary that we get it done. Capricorn's not going to want to hear about, you know, oh, well, you know, well, my kid was sick, so I couldn't show up to the. No, they ain't trying to hear that. Capricorn, no. And it's going to come off as like, oh, this person has no feelings. Or, no. I want to do this thing we signed up to do. No excuses. No, I'm not trying to hear that. So something about that. If your ambition is at the forefront, I see you being disciplined, very practical, very structured in what you're doing. There's something here around resting your body and having a very paying attention to your. I'm seeing your skincare routine, and like your face. Like I don't know if you're doing your makeup or for guys it would be different. I guess it would be shaving, grooming, trimming out the nose hairs, all of that kind of stuff. Um, Something like that. But also it's like there's some element of self-care here, but not only self-care, it's like resting the body also. There's something about like again, the bones, the joints, the neck, you know, things like, not the neck, but like the shoulders, the elbows, the parts that connect the different parts of the limbs. Like, I don't know if somebody's like may have a sore wrist or sore elbow, sore knees, ankles, something like that. You know, it's there's something here about taking care of the body, and like resting, making sure that you're like in proper form to even be this ambitious. You see what I'm saying? So you have Mercury communication, intellect, communication around your practical skills. Again, and in practicality around what you're doing, and communication around practical skills is giving me an outside energy that's observing you. Be in this Capricorn energy, kind of work with this Saturn energy, and then wanting to come in and communicate with you now. Maybe trade advice, or maybe trade advice on like this routine, on being more disciplined, on like someone observing you and wanting to be like more like you. They're seeing how you're structured, and like how you're very focused on the things that you want to do, and how you're getting a lot of things done with that energy. So it's like maybe someone coming in to communicate to you something like about that, to be like, well, how do you do that? And oh, you wake up at this time, and it's like, oh, you don't take lunch breaks oh, you just continue to, like, you know, something like that. Somebody wants to kind of observe your routine and maybe take parts of it and incorporate it into what they're doing to try to better themselves, something like that. Yeah, and it's definitely, it could be a group of people, definitely your friends or your allies, something like that. People that admire you, that care about you, that see what you're doing, and it's like that maybe they want a little insight into like how you're doing what you're doing. Again, you're showing a lot of potential. You're being very ambitious. People can kind of see where you're headed, or like people can see that you're going to have a lot of success, even if you can't see it. Even if you're just, again, you're in that Capricorn mode, you're just like working, you're not really, you're sort of tunnel visioned on the main objective. 7:11 on the clock. You're sort of tunnel vision on the main objective. So people are seeing that, and to them, it's like it's either it's really working for you, or people can see that, wow, if Collective stays on this road, like this is gonna lead them somewhere like really, really great. That's what people are really thinking about. Are seeing you like transition and again maintain your individuality. This is not like a group thing. You're not crowdsourcing solutions to your problems. You're tackling them on your own. You're going head up against the monster. So people are seeing that, again, you're facing a lot of challenges, but it's the choices that you're making. You seem to be, again, you're making the right choices, connecting the dots. A, B, C, D. You're not going like A, D, F, K. No, you're staying in line. You're actually, like I said, you're facing the monster straight up. No excuses, no skipping steps. We're getting this done the right way. So people can see that, and again, to them, they can see the ambition. They can see that this is going to be successful. You stay on this for another 1, 2 years, 6 months, whatever, things are going to turn around 180. So again, people want to come in and kind of communicate about, like, they want some of the juice, you know, they want some of the mojo. Like, how are you doing that? And it's not like, what I'm seeing so far, it's not like a leech thing. It's not like people want to leech, but it's like maybe it's like, let's say two bodybuilders, let's say, two people working out, and like one person, it's like someone's a little further along on their journey. It's like a person wants to come in to like maybe get some advice, to be like, yo, you look like you're really in shape. You look like, you know, like, how did you do that? How do you, you know, do you have a certain technique? Do you do your curls with? Do you do cardio for a certain amount of time? Or maybe you do that at the end, like what's it about? So they can like sort of refine what they're doing. Again, it doesn't seem malicious at this point. It doesn't seem like because we deal a lot, we get a lot of, we see people, they want to come in, see what you're doing, and kind of sneak off, do, you know, like little mischievous, there's always a little bit of malice, or not malice, but it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like people don't always have good intentions. It's like they really want to just steal your ideas and run off with, and you know, run off with your sauce. But here, this kind of looks like maybe, again, people actually being intrigued to be like, how are you becoming the person that you're becoming, really? Just, if not show us completely behind the curtain, at least give us a peek. Something, give us something. We we want to be in shape too. How are you doing this? Is it cardio at the beginning or the end? Is it intense workouts? Are you taking more rests in between reps? What are we doing? Like that type of thing. So, oh, here we go. I didn't even get to ask. Oh, see, exactly. Is it 6? Nope, 9, 6. So 6 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Again, like I said, people are observing you. People are observing you in this no nonsense, no excuses. Again, facing the monster head up. I'm gonna have success and achievements regardless because, again, I'm staying focused. I'm not worried about, and don't get me wrong, take care of your responsibilities and these type of things. But again, whoever's in this energy they're more focused on, like, this is their responsibility to take action on their ambitions. This is the responsible thing. Again, that Saturn energy. Do you see? Are you paying attention? This is what you need to do right now. There's no getting around it. So again, people are seeing this and they're like, okay, I'm doing this. It's not a winning formula for me. How do you, like, they're like, this doesn't seem like a winning formula, right? But they're like, but how are you having direction? How are you seeing the pathway? How are you constantly having opportunities and like new and different adventures every time based on this? And they're like, they feel like they're doing the same thing as you or like something close to what you're doing and they're not seeing the results like they want to know. So again, they're seeing from their perspective, it's like, this is not victory. I'm not on the high horse. I'm not being exalted in what I'm doing. Yet I feel like I'm putting in the work to that same degree. So it's like they want to know, they're watching you and they're like, man, this person's getting all the opportunities. Like, they're not letting anything stop them. They're not, on some level, you're not letting the fact that, okay, maybe you're not seeing your ultimate victory right now, or you haven't yet reached like your next great milestone or whatever, but you're still grinding. You're still looking out on the world like, okay, but what's the path? What's next? What do I got to do in order to get this 6 to be in the upright? Right now, it may be in the reverse. You may just be working without any gratification, without any acknowledgement of victory. Even if you're having victories, there may be no celebration involved. It may be just day after day of work. It's like, these are victories, but they're not meant to be celebrated because the overall goal hasn't been achieved yet. So again, people are witnessing you still having open pathways, opportunities, regardless of the state of, let's say regardless of the state of your journey or how far you've come. You obviously didn't reach the end yet. You're still grinding, but people are like, to them, it's like a big, big, big success. They would have quit already a long time ago. They wouldn't even have been able to maintain this Capricorn vibration. They would have, I don't know. All the signs are pretty strong, but maybe they would have went into that Pisces vibe, or they would have just started being more into like again, getting distracted, the fantasy, the intuitive side of things, and like, kind of more what I believe in and not what I'm trying to achieve. And then now you're kind of thinking and back into planning stages and, in that primordial type of energy where this person seems very focused. Again, this person's wielding the fire. They're not trying to figure out how to start the fire, right? It's already started. And it's always burning since the world been turning. If whoever this is, they didn't start the fire. Oh, but they gonna burn something though. All right, so this communication, let's see. Let's get to on that. Ace of Swords, like I said. Clarity, somebody wants to come in and speak. Right, okay, so Ace of Swords, Magician reverse. People feel like, again, there's some... Is this magic? You're manipulating a situation, aren't you? This can't just be raw ambition. You don't ever get tired. Do you rest your body? Do you? Are you not, you seem to be going and going and going and going. And again, your face, your smile, your skincare routine, you're glowing. You're still, how are you getting manis, pedis, going to the spa? Is still, you know what I mean? You're eating healthy, you're working out, how are you doing all of this? This can't be, you can't feel good about this. This cannot be a victory for you. You know what I mean? And then, but yet I'm seeing that you have all your ambitions and like you're getting opportunities off this. So it's like this person, someone wants to, again, that Mercury energy, that chitter chatter, that speaking that from a higher, like someone's trying to understand. It's like, how are you doing this? Make it clear to me. Please explain. How are you having victory? This has to be some type of, you're manipulating situations, or you're doing something that you're doing something that I can't see, that I don't understand, and I need to understand. That's what this communication, this Mercury energy is about. But again, this is a very intelligent person. It's not like it's not a bad person. This is someone who actually wants to do good themselves, but it's like they're observing you and they're like, yeah, like how are you doing that? How are you performing at such a high level on so many different plateaus? You see what I'm saying? Maybe this person has what it takes to do it, but again, they need some, it feels like maybe they just need some reassurance. Okay, let's see, is this your friend? Right, okay. I'm not gonna say these aren't your friends, they are. They seem like they're, because whoever this is or these people are, it's like, because it's friendships, groups, and goals in the, like social goals, like in the public arena, like success in the public arena, things that we can all see and acknowledge, like, oh, that person is known for that. They're a success in that, like that person is Michael Jordan is a basketball player, like this type of thing. Oh man, I'm drawing blank. Like Tom Brady is a quarterback, like that type of thing. So like the status that someone's achieving in like a social dynamic, like the thing that everyone in the larger world around, like not the larger world around them, but again, the world that you and this person would exist in is like, okay, the success is but plural. So plural. So it's like people, these groups, your friends, these groups, these people, they have the same ambitions, hopes, and dreams as you, but they're seeing you take extraordinary action towards what you're doing. They're doing the same thing, but they're feeling slightly like it's not working out. Like again, how are you maintaining this level of success on so many plateaus? How is it that every day you can get up, do your skincare routines, take care of your body, be ambitious? Like, how are you, you know what I mean? This is a lot for people to kind of wrap their head around, or even, let's say, again, because it's fire, it's taking action, it's like to actually do this, to put the work in. They're like, okay, I could do it, but I would become exhausted like, how are you still going every day, right? Because for them, keeping that up, it's a burden. It's a lot to carry. And it's also, this person, if they were doing this, they feel like they'd be so locked in. They wouldn't be talking to anyone. They wouldn't be going anywhere, doing anything. Like everything would have to be like planned out. Like there'd be no way to just pick up and be like, oh, like you guys want to go paintballing? All right, I'm gonna come with you. Like that, all those type of spontaneous events, activities, that type of thing. This person feels like they would have to close all that down because everything would become a burden. 10 of Wands around trying to like maintain the level of like mastery that you're on with your ambitions, with like what you're trying to do. So it's something like that. These friends or these groups, these people around you, again, in a social setting, they're feeling like they would just come off as exhausted and like not, it's sort of antisocial. Like you're being too ambitious. So it's like, even if they're seeing you like that, it's like they kind of get it. So they almost want to know how to like shut the world out. They want to know how to get in and maintain that Capricorn energy. Stay in that I achieve. Ooh. Oh, you're going to love this last one. What was that? 3 came out? Okay. So I see here, oh, hold on. Okay, so now around where they want to be like, okay, they see your potentials, they see your ambitions, they see you going for it, and it's like, it's working out. Even if you don't see it, again, these people see you 1911 on the clock. These people see you as like, this is going to work out for you. You're going to be a success. So again, it's questions. It's like, how, what is it you're doing that I can't see? What strings behind the curtain are you pulling? How are you controlling this? How are you doing this, right? And your answer is, I'm doing this on my own. I don't have time. Again, I'm not out here looking for companionship, codependent. I'm not out here looking for somebody, okay? I'm working on what I'm doing. I'm not partying and drinking and gossiping with people about current events and doing, no, I'm focusing on what I'm doing. I'm not staying up all night worried about what could happen and the ifs and the past and getting my heart broken or failures in my you know my in your quest for success, the failures that you might encounter. Again, you're telling them, I'm not worried about all of that, okay? I'm not, these earthly things, I'm letting them go. I'm not out here chasing love, and I'm not out here chasing a good time or gratification or like running away from my responsibilities. Like, I'm not trying to party and drink and just gossip and talk and hang out all the time. And I'm not staying up late every night in existential dread and worry. No, you're telling them that that's how I'm doing it. That's the manipulation that you don't see. That's the clarity that you're looking for. That's what you don't. That's why to you it seems like I'm doing all these things. Like there's got to be some like trick to it that I'm pulling. It's like, no, there's no trick. Me, I got about my responsibilities. I buckled down and I actually start doing the right things for me. Like that's kind of like how the discussion is gonna go. A little bit, something like that. I'll do just some quick clears, nothing crazy. We're already at 21 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like I just started talking. That's crazy. So more of, again, people want to know how to flip the script. How do I do that 180? How do I get on the level that you're on? Right? And I feel like you're telling them the truth. You also explain to them that, listen, you gotta love what you do. You gotta love what you do. It's less of a it's less tedious. It's less things to control. It's less things to manipulate, less strings to pull when you just love what you're doing. Then it's real ultimate clarity. That, you know what I mean? You're kind of showing them that you got to if you really love what you're doing, you got to put yourself out there. And you got to be fearless. You got to be intelligent in your endeavors. Like, don't seek clarity, bring clarity to the situation is what you're telling them. I see that part too is going to be, it's going to be hard for them to wrap their head around that. It's going to be a tough act or pill to swallow. Okay, so they're definitely coming towards you to have this conversation. And they're going to want to talk about, again, that a highlight of the conversation is going to be about, again, the burdens around, like, if I was to do what you were doing, I just don't see how I would be able to do it. They're really going to want you to break that part down. Like, how, there's only 24 hours in a day. How are you getting like 29 hours worth of work done? Like, they're going to want to know that. Yeah, so like I said, new instructions, new relationships. You're not here to learn anything new from anyone or take any instructions from anyone or these new. No, you got ambitions. All that small talk and partying and hanging out, all that stuff, it does nothing but frustrate you and kind of slow you down, kind of put you, it even may like frustration bordering anger, like, ugh, like what am I even doing here? Like that type of thing. So again, you're pretty locked in, and for whoever this is or whoever these people are, again, they're gonna want to know how, and I feel like that's what you're telling them. You're telling them like, yeah, there's the world. Again, how I'm doing all of this, how I'm closing these cycles, how I'm having these completions and being able to level up and move on is, again, I'm focused on my ambitions and what I'm doing. I'm not focused on other people, the crowd, and whatever happened in the past, mental health, depression, all these things. You're not focused on that. You just, again, you're working on what you're working on, and you know it's going to work for you. Other people can see it too. So, I mean, I could just leave that one there. I feel like, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'm going to leave that one there. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope I brought you some clarity. And yeah, definitely had fun, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay positive.